What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little experiment, hopefully a quick little video for you guys. We do have a storm rolling in over there, but we're going to do a little experiment today. We're going to take off the front sway bar. I'm just curious to see how much it actually affects driving and off-road. So as you guys probably already know, I have my rear sway bar off, but we're just going to go ahead and take the front one off real quick. I don't think it will take too long, and if we don't like it, we can go ahead and put it right back on. But let's go ahead and jump right into it before this rain rolls in. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is remove our radiator skid plate, which is just 4 bolts. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll expose the sway bar and hopefully just take it off real quick. Alrighty, so we have our skid plate removed. Now we have the sway bar fully exposed, so we can go ahead and take it off. So we're going to use a breaker bar for these, so I do not break them. I do not want to do that. And then we should just have 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, and then just disconnecting it from the LCAs on either side. And then we should be done. Just put the skid plate back on, and then we'll be finished. So let's go ahead and undo. We'll do these 4 first, and then we'll knock out each wheel. Alright, so I got the first 4 off. I went ahead and put the bolts back in, although that guy started getting stripped, so I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm just going to leave that one out. But now we just got to move on to here. So we have a nut here, and then we'll just use a regular crescent wrench here to brace it, and then it should just come out on both sides. Pretty easy. Alright guys, so there you have it. Front sway bar is removed. That took a little bit of effort on this side. The nut is already a bit rounded. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I had to take my socket and I had to pound it on with a wrench. And I tried it with just the wrench, but the wrench itself does not have enough leverage to get it loose, so I had to hammer the socket on there with the wrench, and then I couldn't get the breaker bar to fit in there correctly, so I just put on this little attachment just to offset it a little bit. It was from the that bolt right there that it was hitting, so just did that, and then finally got it loose and got it off. So now all we're going to do is just put the skid plate back on, and then we'll have to do a little road test to see how it feels. I'm a little bit curious to see how much it actually affects. I've done a lot of research, on it, like forums and whatnot. But yeah, we'll have to see how it does. I'm interested to see if there's a difference off-road as well. At least make the ride smoother. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and put the skid plate back on. Should be pretty easy, and then we'll call it. Alright guys, well there you have it. Skid plate's back on. Job is completed. time to go ahead and clean up a little bit, but I'll let you guys know. We'll do a little drive test tomorrow. I am taking it to the shop. I'm having a couple issues with the engine light and a couple other things. I can make a whole video on the issues that I'm having with the X if you guys are interested. But it happened last weekend when I was at the beach. But that's another story for another time. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. If you would help me out and give me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Also, feel free to check out the merch, conhack21.com. We do have t-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops. We've got leggings for the ladies. We've got stickers. Working on a patch for you guys. Also maybe a hat as well. So if you guys are interested in any of that, please feel free to check that out. And do me a favor, help support the channel and pick some merch up for you guys. Otherwise, that'll be it for now. Stay tuned for the drive with the no sway bar, and then I'll let you guys know if I decide to put it back on or not. But that's it for now, guys. Peace.
The next day.
All right, guys. Good morning. Right now I'm on my way to the car shop, taking my car in. Having a couple issues with the engine light and a few other things, but let's do a little driving test with the no sway bar in the front. See how we like it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount my GoPro onto my mirror where I have a mount, and then as we drive I will kind of do some turns here and there, see how it reacts, see if we like it. We're not gonna be going crazy fast, but it's just a good preliminary test to see how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and remount that, and then I'll come back to you guys once we get to the store. Guys, so just dropped it off at the store. I'm back at the house now. Not sure if you guys could really tell how much, it actually affected it, but I was able to notice it. I was trying to do like some S turns, and there definitely is a significant amount more of body roll, which is what I predicted. But we're gonna leave it off for now. We're gonna keep it off for now. I'm just gonna maybe go like a week or so and see how it goes. Gotta do some highway testing. Obviously you're gonna need to drive slower with the setup this way, just because the rolling of the body is quite significant, and you don't want to obviously roll your car. So that being said, we're gonna leave it off for now. A little preliminary driving test. I think it went pretty well. I noticed just when I went off the end of my driveway, we have a good probably 6-inch step down. It was a lot smoother than it normally is, which I enjoyed. So I definitely think there is some benefits to having it off, but safety is always a concern, so we're gonna just keep testing it, and eventually if we decide to put it back on, so be it. Definitely for off-road, I think it would be nice to have it off, so could develop some sort of quick disconnect. I've been looking, I have not found anything out there already, but doesn't mean we can't come up with something. So that being said, this will close it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more.